السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ازيكم يا شباب؟ عاملين ايه؟ اتمنى ان انتوا تكونوا بافضل حال واتم صحة. ورجعنا لكم لعبة جديدة، لعبة مارثا از ديد.
Save Martha! Why did you say that name?
لعبة المفترض ان هي لعبة رعب، ده المفروض يعني، ورعب نفسي ومن اعمق اعماق الرعب كده جايبينها، بس بدون رغي كتير.
ما تيجوا نشوف.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
ما اعرفش ايه القصص اللي بيحكوها للصغيرين دي، يعني هو ناس ماتت.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
keep listening, speak. لا speak. انا قلت speak يا حاجة.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey.
very independent small woman.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth, even just for an instant. The lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
طيب احنا حاليا فهمنا ان دي جوليا وعايشه مع جدتها وبتحب قصه ذا وايت ليدي اللي هي الست اللي قتلها حبيبها، وبعد كده بتعود في وقت اللي بيكون فيه يعني ايه ضباب، تمام، وتروح ايه تقتل بنات صغيره. وطبعا دي الكاميرا اللي اداها لها ابوها ان هي ايه تصور بيها، تحب تصور بيها يعني. جميل. ومعاها اختها مارثا اللي عايشه مع امها، ان هي بتحب اختها وبتفتقدها يعني.
Close the camera.
ايوه.
Load the film.
احنا دلوقتي المفروض ان احنا بنجهز الكاميرا.
Activate the timer.
ايوه.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Bring the image to focus.
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
انت بتحرك بالماوس. ايوه.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
انت شفتيه من الفوكس يعني؟
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
ايه انت عملت ايه يعني؟ تقريبا هي قلعت هدومها عشان تنط في الميه، عشان الهدوم ما تتبلش. ايوه ما هو دبليو والله تصميم اهو. يعني هي اللعبه دي النظام اللي هو ان انت يعني ايه تدوس الزراير اللي هو بيقول لك عليها بس يعني. مين دي؟
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead.
مارثا؟
Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
وايه اللي جاب
I
مارثا هنا؟
have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine.
ايه اللي موتها وايه اللي جابها عندكم وهي ما كانتش موجوده عندكم؟
February
مارثا
26th, 1923.
ايه البدايه الغريبه دي؟
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
مين بيتكلم؟
What are you doing?
Go, Erik! Run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
ايه البدايه الغريبه؟ بيقول لك امها افتكرت ان هي مارثا، تمام، وان جوليا اللي ماتت، يعني امها مش عارفاهم عشان توأم يعني، فبتقول لك I have to pretend، يعني انا هتظاهر ان انا مارثا على طول. سانت كروس.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Erik, did you remember to light the candles in the hall?
ده ابوها وامها
People will
دول
be here
بيتكلموا.
soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Space to highlight points.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
ايوه ايه ده؟ الولاعه، هي الولاعه بتاعت بابا يعني، انا اظن دي ولاعه مش كده؟ طب ايه طيب؟ اوديها فين الولاعه دي؟ اولع بيها الشموع يعني؟ تمام. هو المفروض ان احنا بندوس سبيس عشان تعرف الاماكن اللي انت المفروض يعني ايه تبص على حاجه فيها تعملها كده يعني.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second. A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
تمام.
July 17th, 1944. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your
دي
dearest
رسائل
Julia.
طبعا.
Monsignor Attilio D.
ماشي.
July 17th,
خلاص.
1944, Ministry of War. When Mummy asked... An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
مش مهم دلوقتي، مش مهم
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
اعتقد ان احنا ممكن نطلع من الباب ده نشوف فيه ايه. يعني كفايه تدوير في الدنيا في الاوضه اللي احنا فيها.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
طب ده بيتحط فين ده؟ اكيد هتحط على جتة مرسى يعني، ولا هتحط فين؟ قولوا لنا. يا جماعه عايزين نحط الورد فين طيب؟ طب نطلع من هنا بالورد ولا ايه؟ انا مش عارف والله يعني. احط الورد ايه اللعبه الغريبه دي؟ اهو. قولوا لنا طيب عايزين تحط الحاجه فين يعني؟ مش بنكتشف بنفسنا الدنيا.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
ايه ده؟ الباب اتقفل؟
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course
يعني
I
على ما يبدو
realize.
كمان
I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it
جوليا
better than me.
يعني
She always brought problems.
مش عارف اقولها لك
Only
ازاي، بس
problems.
مكروهه
It would have
شويه
been
من
better if she
امها.
hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died, and it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
ايوه هاي ايه ده احنا هنختار الكلمه الصح. ماشي. مارثا هي بتحلم دلوقتي. found has lost ماي لا هير طبعا اكيد. لايف ولا سول؟ ممكن سول.
Martha has lost her soul.
احنا دلوقتي هنفهم اللي حصل، لان هي بتقول لك في كوابيس بتجيلي موت مارثا او موت جوليا، موتها هي يعني كان احسن للجميع، وكان احسن ليها ان الناس تفكر ان هي اللي ماتت، لان امها بتقول لك يعني هي كانت بتعمل حاجات وحشه لمارثا. او يا عرفنا ان مارثا هاز لوست هير سول، فقدت روحها. طب هل انت ليك علاقه بموت مارثا؟ ايه اللي دخل مارثا طب في الميه لوحدها يعني كده؟ هي لوست هير سول ممكن تبقى مفهومه يعني ان هي اتجننت او في حاجه. اي مش زي مثلا ويل جيف، لا اي ستول لما مارثا اتشغلت. ماي لا هير، انا بفكر في حاجه يعني ان يكون، لا مش لايف. ده اللي بفكر فيه طلع صح، ان هي ليها علاقه بموت اختها. طيب ازاي خدتي هويتها؟ هما المفروض اختين توأم، معرفش اذا كانوا شبهوا بعض ولا لا، بس يعني بالتاكيد المفروض ان الاب والام بيعرفوا يفرقوا ما بين عيال توأم، خصوصا انهم وصلوا للسن ده يعني مش صغيرين لسه عشان تختلفوا ما بينهم. ايوه ستول هير ايدنتيتي، ازاي خدت هويتها ازاي؟ لا ما تقوليش. لا 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 لا, لا. انتوا بتهزروا، والله بتهزروا. فيس اوف يا معلم، فيس اوف يا حاج. عشان كده افتكروا ان هي مارثا من جولي، ان هي خدت وشها. لا 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 لا، المنظر بشع، المنظر بشع، والماوس مش مخليني اعمله مره واحده يعني، فاهم؟ انا بشد بس الماوس مش مخليني اعمله مره واحده. دي مش رعب كده. كده احنا بقينا مارثا يعني. طب ايه طيب؟
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
تمام.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the
دول
patron
شكل
saint.
الاختين.
It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
ممكن، ليه لا. طيب نشوتر ظروف. طيب يا شباب خلينا نوقف لحد هنا في اللعبة دي اللي بصراحة يعني هي بادية بداية غريبة وقوية. اختين توأم، ما تعرفش هو اللي انت شفته في الاخر ده حلم ولا هو ده الحقيقة فعلا، ان هي بعد ما اختها ماتت خدت الوش بتاعها، فبالتالي افتكروا ان هي مارثا بدل ما تكون جوليا. وجوليا مكروهة من امها لكن محبوبة من ابوها، عشان كده هي كانت عايشة بعيدة عنهم ومع جدتها، ولكن مارثا هي اللي كانت مع ابوها وامها، لان امها بتقول لك ان هي كانت بتضرب مارثا او بتعمل يعني حاجات وحشه بالنسبه لمارثا. والبت نفسها بتقول لك كان كويس جدا بالنسبه للجميع ان جوليا هي اللي ماتت مش مارثا، وكان بالنسبه لي برضو احسن ان جوليا هي اللي ماتت مش مارثا. عشان ما تتلخبطش احنا بنلعب بجوليا اللي هم فاكرينها مارثا. اتمنى ان البدايه دي تكون عجباكم ومشوقاكم لما بعد في الجيم، وخصوصا ان الجيم معتمده على الستوري بتاعتها ومش معتمده على الجيم بلاي بتاعك، لا معتمده على الستوري بتاعتها وكيفيه يعني سرد القصه. اتمنى ان الفيديو ده يكون عجبكم، ولو عجبك الفيديو ده ما تنسانيش من اللايك والاشتراك في القناه، واشوفكم باتم حال واتم صحه، والسلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.